This is Spark City, a mobile game made by Walmart that literally simulates working at Walmart. And it's honestly pretty accurate to what I imagine working at Walmart feels like. From children literally flossing in the aisles, yes, I'm not joking, employees that are probably higher than the moon, and having to help people find an item across the store while I'm actively trying to do something, the game is as you would expect. It's pretty depressing. So why would Walmart make this game in the first place? Well, you see, big corporations have this thing where they want to get you involved in their bubble. For example, when I worked at Michael Kors, they had this internal social media app where you can talk to your coworkers about Michael Kors. I don't know what the obsession is here with companies wanting to get people involved, but no one who is working at Walmart wants to be involved with Walmart, because Walmart, even in the game, is a drag. Snake, what the fuck is this? I mean, I wasn't even actually working, and I still couldn't wait to end my shift at 5 p.m. And as the virtual assistant manager, I had to do everything, and the in-game shift is oddly accurate, as well as the depression. In fact, by the end, I felt like I could pretty much work at Walmart if I really wanted to touch grass. Instead, I'm gonna sit here and play this, So it turns out Walmart pulled this game from the Google Play Store, but luckily for me, I've got a little archive file that allows me to play the game. So I booted up the game to be met with a sim-style character creation screen. Naturally, I had to make my guy look like the type of person to make women feel uncomfortable in the workplace. And after skipping past several blocks of text, I immediately realized what I had just signed myself up for. I mean, they put the Walmart logo as the Sims thing. Why does it move like that? Jesus, this game is, I could already tell. Well, I should probably play the game now, huh? So I went to do the first objective, but apparently I'm already doing it wrong because my character tells me I did something I shouldn't have done, and that I actually need to do something else first. Okay, that's fine because oh, no. Oh, no. Is that a math equation? Look, I don't care if the equation is basic math or not. I'm not reading it. I'm not calculating it. I refuse. I'll just accept that I'll probably fail those objectives, and instead I'll just assign myself to the grocery section. And you know what? I'm okay with this. Filling end caps beats math. Am I right? So now that I'm a grocery boy, I have a whole set of different problems. Apparently, I can't do anything right. I can't stock, I can't fill out, and while trying to figure out what I am supposed to do, I keep getting bothered by people and having to deal with kids flossing. Despite these issues, I just do everything the game tells me to do. And now there are no more objectives. I mean, I checked the back room as well, but there's nothing there. So I did what any good retail worker would do, and I just sticked around until my shift ended. And done. Nice. So at the end of the day, we get this little report here. The problem is that you can see the price changes and section work are at 0%, meaning I somehow missed those objectives. But remember, I double checked everything, so how the hell did I... shit. That's a lot of things to do. What the fuck? To add insult to injury, not only do I have to do all the things that I missed last shift, but every shift the game gives me another responsibility. Kinda like this responsibility of kicking out shoplifters with, and I quote, aggressive hospitality. What the fuck? What the fuck? And honestly, it's probably the best thing I've ever seen. My name's Craig and I fucking hate this job. Oh shit, they got muffins. Since at this point I've dug myself into a hole of unfinished work and was still getting bitched at by my character, I decided to give myself a fresh start. So going back in as Mr. Scare Ya Girl, I really tried to be the manager Walmart wants me to be and get everything knocked out right away. And to my credit, I did get 60% and 100%, which is a hell of a lot better than 0% and 0%. I was starting to feel like a true Walmart high-impact self-starter with a go-getter attitude. And that type of motivation must have changed me, because by sheer willpower and definitely not guesswork, I successfully completed all of the backroom work. It feels so good to be a high roller. Riding on my minimum wage high, I kept working for a while, and somewhere along the way, I think the corporate indoctrination got to me. Because remember that math equation? Well, I read it, and I saw the light. I used my brain here, guys, and I understood it. Holy macaroni pastaroni, I'm a fucking genius. I am Walmart's top 1%. I am a god. I am the god of Walmart. Hey guys, this is just a quick reminder that I put a lot of effort into my videos. And since I'm a small channel, subscribing really does help. Plus I have a Discord server and you could just like talk to me. Link in description. Okay, so gods can get bored too apparently, because after the novelty wore off, I couldn't say I was having much fun. Stocking and restocking shelves, all for my in-game shift. Can you imagine doing a virtual job while on the computer where I could literally be playing anything else? Well, I don't have to imagine. And neither do ATS players apparently. Anyways, yeah, so I exited out and I was honestly gonna end the video there, but something special caught my eye. Black Friday mode. So I clicked on it to see what it was, and this time I made an older version of my character because he got a tenure at Walmart and is now assistant store manager. Suffice it to say, in this mode I have a lot more responsibilities, but what I was mostly interested in is that I had access to the whole store this time. I wasn't just locked to the back room and the grocery section. And what I think is supposed to happen in the normal mode is you get promoted to these responsibilities, but I wasn't gonna wait and play Virtual Working Simulator long enough to get my virtual promotion. Because I was curious, the first thing I did is I went around and I checked out the new locations. But before I was able to check out the toy aisle, the game pulled me from my caged balls for a corporate ass team training session. After I was released from Satan's grip and was able to move around again, I went back to what I was doing to finish looking around. And holy crap guys, it feels like Walmart. To be fair, this is a Walmart simulator, but it just feels so Walmart-y. You know, it's like this sterile yet dirty feeling you only get after entering a doctor's office or entering a blueprinted mega chain store. Like they have it down to a science, and it seems like every mega chain really wants to evoke the same feeling. It seems like almost every day we are losing uniqueness in exchange for these gray depression centers, which all actually reminds me of an interesting thought I had. You see, yesterday I was having a conversation with my friend when he mentioned that some old geezer customer at his shop at Home Depot was telling him that Home Depot was going to lose his business. And it got me thinking as to why a lot of old people consistently believe that big corporations like Home Depot or Walmart give a fuck about them in particular. My theory is that because back in their time more businesses were mom and pop shops, those businesses genuinely needed locals and regulars to survive. But ever since big ass corporations took over, I wouldn't say the world got any better. But tangent aside, back to my corpo hell, as assistant store manager I take on different responsibilities, such as touring departments to make sure things look good, talking to unhappy customers, and dealing with shipping issues. But I'm gonna be totally honest here and say that this is an upgrade. In fact, everything about this role is easy as hell. Like I'm the boss. Wait, what? What? Q-line practice? What the fuck is this? Okay, well, that was weird, but as I was saying, people just kind of follow me around. Considering this is Black Friday mode, I was expecting things to be a lot worse, but apparently everyone is shopping online now because the store is a fucking ghost town, which is unfortunate because I really did want to put in the extra effort. After all, my collar's blue, but my nick is red. I've been working like a dog to keep my family fed. My Discord is in the description. At first, I wasn't doing things in the correct order, but I did start to get the hang of it. Daily reports, setting things up, checking with staff to make sure they're forcibly happy or I fire them. I might even dare to say that I was a good manager. Of course, the only downside is that like it takes 20 to 25 years to get there. But anyways, I tried to reclaim my free will by attempting to leave the store and start a better life. But the game must have known this and distracted me by telling me that I need to call in a replacement for a sick employee. I did do that because I'm a good boss, but then I realized I'm playing a game and not actually working, so I went back to playing TF2.